Hi everyone, I'm Matt
I'm Crystal.
and live from our dining room.
Highland Valley
It's Highland Valley
Highlights.
Highlights. Was that? Is that a little bit more subdued for you?
Oh, I liked it the other way.
Oh, okay. Well, next week we're going to bring a little bit more enthusiasm, but that's what you got for this week because last week I threw us off track a little bit. All right, so let's jump right into it. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so we're going to start off like usual.
Good news. We ask you to share your vacation photos this week. We feel like you're at home thinking, well, I don't have anything to share. Not true. So we ask you to look back through your camera roll this week, and we got some good vacation pictures. Our first one.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Let's go.
All right, our first one is the Harrises. And this is on Lake Washita. They are with their daughter, their grandkids, and their son. They rented a cabin right on the edge of the lake, and they fish every day.
Awesome. Next up, we've got the Sneeds. This is Larry in Moab, Utah. Looks like he's having a nice dinner with some beautiful scenery there.
They're so pretty to look at. It makes you want to go somewhere. This is Pastor Washington and Miss Mona, and they are in Florida.
Yes.
Oh, gorgeous.
Yeah, but I hope that wasn't the prettiest day. Looks like they got a little rain coming in the background.
Yeah, and I like their matching shirts.
Yeah, that is nice.
They do it too.
Yeah, we're all doing it. All right. Next up, what do we have here? We've got the Smithsons. They spend most of their time vacationing in Fayetteville, where they've got one son attending, but now coming up really soon, both starting this year. But then we've also got another picture of them at SunTrust Stadium catching an Atlanta Braves game.
The Trices sent us some really beautiful vacation pictures. This is in Vermont, beautiful waterfall. And then at Mount Washington State Park in New Hampshire. Gorgeous.
That is nice. All right. Here we have the Matthews.
Aww.
Spending time at the lake. We miss those little fellas.
Oh my gosh, we do so much.
And then we also have the Rosarios in Goa, India. That looks like fun.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Would you get in that water?
Yeah, you would have to. That would be once in a lifetime.
Okay. I mean, there may be snakes. I know you're here.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Okay.
This is the Cobbs. I love this picture. They are at Cardinal Stadium, the baseball game. Big baseball fans. I know they're missing it a lot.
Is it not Bush? I think it's Bush Stadium.
Oh, I don't know.
Cardinal Stadium. What in the world?
Well, you know.
Who sent that in? Did you say that, Tara?
It was probably me. It was probably me. I don't know. Anyway, moving on, please.
I can't wait to go to Chicago, the Cubs Stadium.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe Red Sox Stadium. Okay, back to it.
I control the sound effects, obviously. And this is them.
Yeah, that's
The
still.
Cobbs. Look at Lindley Harper.
I know it. All right. Okay, so next up, we've got the Herons and Baddoes in Auckland, New Zealand. That looks like a lot of fun.
John and Kathy in Maui.
Nice.
Oh, it looks beautiful too.
It does. And here we have Nikki in Costa Rica. And it says here that that's an active volcano.
Mm-hmm.
Seems a little dangerous, Nikki.
She's a big traveler, though. I'm sure she's seen wonderful things.
Yeah.
And us, I chose my favorite. I don't know if it's everyone else's, but it's Disneyland.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
All right, there's a vacation photo.
Yay.
All right.
Now we've got one more.
No, do we?
I think so.
Oh, no, this is just more good news.
Oh, good news.
Now,
Okay.
Lindley didn't go on vacation. This is Lindley.
Sometimes we play games when we go on vacation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Playing Monopoly Junior. I can't tell if she's winning or losing. It could go either way.
Yeah, it could. All right. So that wraps up our good news photos, but we do have some few more little bits here. First off, we're going to check out. I'm ready for this. This is going to be Jackson Cassidy bike trick.
Go.
I'm sorry, Mr. Williams.
No.
Is that who's that? Is that Cassidy? I can't tell. Tell me.
Yes, yes. Look at the rain. I didn't notice the rain when I watched the video.
Wow. Nice.
Great.
All right. Okay, so next up, now we have Jax. Okay, that threw me off a little bit.
We did have some Williams bike riding, so.
Everybody's riding their bike this
And
week.
it's all from behind, so it's hard to tell, yeah.
It is. Thanks for covering for me. I have heard, though, that bike sales have gone through the roof. It's hard to find a bike.
Oh, I didn't know
Just
that.
like the trampoline sales. We sold our trampoline here a couple of weeks ago. Somebody drove from, where was it? Cabot or something? Searcy. They drove from Searcy to get our trampoline, a used trampoline, and I was shocked. But then we were told that you can't find them anywhere, just like the bikes.
Okay, this is moving on. Jax.
I'm just getting going. Okay. Okay, here's Jax. All right, great job, great
That
job.
was really fun.
Nice. Okay.
And also,
right.
bike riding. Now we have the Williams, and this is just a feel-good video. Just makes you smile to hear these little voices and see these little running feet.
Mommy, do you know all the people say, ma'am, and hold us together? Those are songs. Come follow me across the bridge.
And all the people sitting there. Whoa, and all the people sitting there. Give thanks to the Lord for his love never ends. And all the people sitting there.
Good stuff, guys. We miss everybody.
We do. Makes it easier and harder at the same time.
Yeah,
When you
definitely.
see everyone.
All right, so next up is This Day in History.
All
And
right.
here it's a crowd favorite.
No, really.
No,
Okay,
I
it's-
actually didn't hear that.
It's my least favorite. I keep trying to get rid of it, and that won't let me. All right, this day in 1932, Amelia Earhart became the first woman to pilot an airplane solo across the Atlantic Ocean.
Great job, Amelia. Okay, in 1980, one of the greatest movies of all time was released in the UK and in North America. That's right, The Empire Strikes Back.
Yes, it was. In this day in 1990, the last episode of Newhart aired.
Never watched that.
I don't think I did either.
Okay, in sad news, in 2017, Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus gave their last performance. So, I don't know that I knew that. It seems like I heard them talking about it, but I don't know if I haven't been to the circus in a few years.
I know.
Obviously, I guess none of us have.
I mean, there are other
The
little
other one with the
circuses, maybe. I don't know.
big top
I don't know.
something. Okay.
Our kids are 19, 16, and so we're kind of out of the circus game.
You're never too old for the circus.
True. All right, next we have a movie review. If you are like us, everyone's spending more time at home. Hopefully you're seeing some good movies. Let us know. Everyone's curious. We're all looking for what's the next thing we're going to watch on Netflix. So these are movie reviews from two critics.
Okay, so you
The
do
first one is Lindley Cobb, and she's going to tell us about 44 Cats.
All right, I can't wait.
Hi, Highland Valley. I love you. And the show that I'm telling you is called The Buffy Cats. So the cat fell out of the tree and he landed on one of the other cats. So then they were gonna eat. So then the grandma said, "It's time to eat, little kittens." Then the cat that he fell on was like, "Oh, I'm okay. Don't worry about me. Go ahead." And then she came in there. The cats came in there and nom, nom, nom. And then the cats said, "We're the Buffy Cats charged up."
Great job. Great job.
44 cats. So Tara or Tom, comment and tell us where we can find that. Netflix, Hulu. 44 cats.
That's a lot.
Mhm.
That's a lot of cats.
I hope that's right. I'm pretty sure it says that she said 44 cats. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
next.
If not, I'm sure it'd make a great movie. Okay, next up we've got Harper giving us a movie review, and her movie of choice was Finding Dory. So let's check this out.
My name is Harper. Hi, Highland Valley, Caldwells, and I'm going to be telling about Dory, Finding Dory. So my favorite part was the baby part, which is it's a finding movie.
Sorry.
I like that movie because it's a great one because it has a baby one in it. Bye. I love you.
Everybody liked it. They liked it so much they couldn't wait to clap until we got to the end. That was great.
Sorry,
Thank you so
Harper.
much, Harper.
This thing is very sensitive. I just
We do not know what she holds in her
my
hand.
hair brushes across it and it starts.
Are you talking about the crowd?
Yeah.
That's not
Settle down, crowd.
Yes, come on. Wait for the sign to go up. I'm just kidding, of course. We are social distancing. There is no actual crowd in attendance.
Okay. Next.
Okay. I got to go right into this. It's showtime. So, it's been tough, right? Everyone who's into sports, you know it's been tough. There's been nothing on TV except for like old reruns, like 2017 Masters and like NBA playoffs and everything like that. And I just can't watch it because it already happened. And I in most cases, no, or if I don't, then I didn't really care about it in the first place. And, that's not relevant, because it's in the past, right? So we are ready for some live sports entertainment. So much so that we may even turn to ESPN 8, the Ocho, which I did a couple weeks ago. And you'd be surprised what you find on ESPN 8, the Ocho. But we watched things such as the slippery stair competition.
Mm-hmm.
This is
true. We really did.
This is a whole show where the people try to climb up the stairs, and that's really it. There's no more. They just climb up the stairs, but they're slippery, so they have a tough time. So that's a 30-minute program. It was 30 minutes or an hour. I'm not sure. There was actually lawnmower racing. That's highly captivating. But my personal favorite, I don't know about you, was dodge juggle. And if you're not familiar with dodge juggle, just take what you know about dodgeball and then what you know about juggling, and then you're going to put those two together. Mm-hmm. So it's like what it sounds like. There's somebody juggling, and then everybody else playing dodgeball. So they're trying to hit the guy or girl.
They're trying to knock the pins from his hand. So they're all protecting the juggler from the dodgeball.
Right. So that was the highlight of one of our Saturday afternoons. But I was looking for something more. So I've been seeing these commercials for Ultimate Tag on Fox. And I was really pumped because the commercials looked great. But when we started watching it and everything, but it really was tag, just ultimate. But what the ultimate part was really parkour-y, if that's a word. We know parkour, right? Where you're doing crazy jumps and flips off stuff. So it was these regular people running from these parkour people. And I don't know. I mean, it was interesting for about 5 minutes, but it felt a little bit short. For me, if you're interested in watching some good old-fashioned parkour, tune into The Office and catch that episode, because this one fell flat.
I've been waiting for that one.
Oh my goodness. What have I done? Okay.
Okay. Next is bunkers, and we didn't get a bunker video, so I shot one myself. And this is, while we have not had people at church, I have been using this time to really work on transforming building D into our dream children's building. And so I just took a little walk through what was formerly the library, and I wanted to show you. We've just made a little progress. That hasn't been our main area, but we did want parents that were walking through to drop off their kids eventually. And we wanted it to be clean and nice and safe, and so I just walked through the library and showed you a little bit of progress made there.
All right, well, let's check it out.
Okay, so I'm walking in through the gym, and the first thing I want to show you is right here. We've kind of started working on it. It's a little dark. This will be our check-in area. We will have a little computer system, iPad set up on top of that shelf right there, so parents can check their kids in, youth can check in before they go upstairs, and we'll have a level of safety that we didn't have previously. We move the computers over to this corner. Looks really nice. Let me go around the other way. A little bit of decor. So the computers are here, like a little study cubby, little study area where 4 kids can sit and be on the computer. You'll notice this space is empty right now. Our plan is to, right here in front of these computers, maybe put a couch, some comfy chairs, bean bags, and then our video game system TV will be in this cabinet, so kids can come hang out, play video games, get on the computer, and have some fun in here. Over on in this area, where there were also bookshelves, we just have tables for kids to do art, Legos, projects, homework, whatever the case may be. This is my favorite. Isn't that cool? This is nails and then some yarn that I already had, and I made this cool little wall treatment. So now I have pictures of some of the things that the kids and the youth have been doing. So we wanted this space to be a space where if you don't want to play basketball, you can come in here and hang out. For those open gym times, we do have a large group that comes and plays basketball, but we also have a group that sits on the sidelines the whole time. So we thought if we could turn this into something usable for those kids and youth that maybe don't want to play basketball, then it would give them something to do. And it's still close enough to the gym where people would be able to watch them, to monitor them. If they wanted to go jump in a game, they could. And so this is what used to be the library, and we'll have to think of a cool name for it now.
That was great.
I hope we want that to be usable.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait for everybody to get back. It's gonna be a really neat space, neat transition for, an area for where kids can hang out. They don't want to play basketball. It's gonna be exciting. Can't wait. Okay, now this segment does get rave reviews. Everyone loves to comment on their favorite things.
Contested sometimes too, though. People get fired up about it.
Yeah, some people get really agitated. I'm not gonna mention any names. All right, so this week's top 10 is
top 10.
Yay!
That was excited, just in case. It
All
sounded
right.
a little like laughing. I don't
Yeah.
know. We're supposed to be excited.
I told
Top 10
I
restaurants.
told you the buttons that were good.
Number 10, Buffalo Grill.
Yeah, Love the Buffalo Grill. Next up is Petite and Keat. That's it's delicious, I've heard.
Number 8, Big Orange. Good.
It is good. It's expensive though for burgers. I took it off.
Yes, we know.
I had to. I took it off our Sunday after church list. I spent $100 at Big Orange on hamburgers. We had hamburgers. I don't think we even all got French fries. Maybe we did. I don't know. Did we get shakes? $100 for burgers. I don't know.
Number 7.
Senor Tequila.
Number 6, Local Lime.
Local Lime. Mexican restaurants are heavy.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to spoil it. Number 5 is Table 28.
Number 4, David's Burgers.
Not my favorite either, but whatever. Number 3, Chewy's. I love their dips. They've got great cheese dips.
Mm-hmm.
If you get the compuesto, or their guacamole is good, and of course what's the other dip?
The creamy jalapeno.
Creamy jalapeno, and their sauce is good. So,
Number 2, Eat My Catfish.
yes, we're gonna have to go and get some crawfish if it's not too late. And the number 1 restaurant, as voted by Highland Valley United Methodist Church, is. What happened? Come on.
What? That's
not-
it. That's it.
It's not there.
You just go.
Oh, it's just a picture of people eating.
I couldn't.
We have no logo for the
I
Faded
couldn't find
Rose.
them.
The Faded Rose does not have a.
You couldn't find a lot of images for Faded Rose. This is it. This is them. And look at that delicious, yummy food.
Or is that the owners? Is that just the people?
I don't know.
They do have Faded Rose T-shirts
I
on. Or
was
shirts
gonna
on. So.
clap after the number 1.
Number
You
1.
messed up the whole thing.
Well, I didn't. I was. We had all these good logos, and then I don't know. I'm sorry, I blew it. But the Faded Rose, my sister actually used to work there.
Gosh, yeah.
Yeah. So congratulations, Faded Rose. Next up, we're going to talk about some pets, or one pet in particular today, and this is Elaine Jones' cat. His name is Toby Jones. Hey, Toby. So that's I feel like that's a professional photo.
I know. I thought it was like fake for a while.
He's a real laid back kitty, I've heard. But that's like a glamour shot for cats. That's a nice picture, Elaine. That's good. Okay, next up we have
a special guest tonight, and our special guest is Clarence Trice doing some cooking.
All right, let's check it out.
So during the coronavirus pandemic, we've been sharing cooking duties, and so let's see what's on the agenda for tonight. We're doing hamburger steaks, which we've just gotten started there, and we're doing some I guess we'd call them fried potatoes, and in our fried potatoes we're going to put onions and bell peppers and mushrooms. We'll save some of these onions and peppers to put in the hamburger steaks there a little later. Kimberly and I love mushrooms, so I'll stir that up in a moment. But we've got some of our mushrooms ready here to slice up and put in there. These are ready to slice, and I need to clean these up, and I've got some more back there ready to clean up. Unfortunately, I don't think that anyone in the Trice household is going to lose any weight during the pandemic. We have been eating well. We've been making trips to the grocery store. It's about the only place I've been to the grocery store or to my office. I always wear a mask and rubber gloves when I go to the grocery store. Anyway, we just wanted to share our evening meal with you tonight. Thank you.
Good job.
That looked delicious, Clarence.
Yes, it really did.
Do you make house calls? Next up, our social media shout out. We're calling it this, I guess, because this is a preview. This is a preview of the total video that's going to air tomorrow at noon. This is a shout out to the Three Musketeers. So we've got Ann Batto on here, and she's going to tell us a little bit about what they've been doing.
Hi, Highland Valley. I'm Ann Batto, and that sound that you just heard was the sound that has been emanating from this bedroom for the last 7 or 8 weeks or so. Matt asked me to tell you a little bit about our project. We, along the way, have become known as the Three Masketeers, and I'm just going to explain to you a little bit about what we have been doing for the last 7 or 8 weeks. It all started when I was contacted by the church because UAMS urgently needed some masks. So I gathered up some friends to help, and we quickly, within a week's time, we made 206 masks and delivered to UAMS. Well, after that, my friends all had other projects going on and other things to do, and so my large group dwindled down to 3 of us, and meanwhile our request for masks skyrocketed. So the 3 of us, Margie Northcutt and Karen Littrell and I, have been making masks since then by ourselves. As of last week, we had delivered 1,970. We've made masks for a lot of area hospitals like UAMS, Baptist, Children's, the Heart Hospital, and we've delivered to many nonprofits, Watershed, Our House, Helping Hands, Women and Children First, the Highland Valley Food Drive, and many, many others. And then we've also made a lot for our families and friends. And it just seems like as we come to the last person on the list, we get a new request. So we've never gone a day without needing to make masks. So there has been no time to spare. We each spend about 9 hours a day working on these, and we meet up at night by way of text or phone calls and compare our inventories and decide what we need to do next. We each have our own little sewing space. I have not seen the others because we are following the social distancing rules and we've not been in each other's homes, but I imagine that Margie's and Karen's sewing area looks about like mine. It was quite a disaster area when I agreed to do this for Matt, so I've cleaned it up just a little bit, and I'll show you a little bit about what we have going on.
Thank you so much, Ann, and all the Masketeers. Y'all are doing some really amazing work.
Yeah, watch on Facebook tomorrow.
Yes, that's just a
looking
preview.
forward
So
to it.
yeah, we got a whole video really getting in there behind the scenes to let you know what's going on with that. So that's exciting.
All right, next week we want to see your collections.
Yeah, collections and top 10 for top 10 next week. It's going to be top 10 inventions. I've got a pretty good idea of what's going to win. Can't beat the wheel. Right. Spoiler alert, we already know what's going to win. I mean, the wheel, number 1.
We'll see.
Okay. Okay, so we normally end with the joke of the day, and today's not going to be any different because Crystal has a joke that she's going to share with us.
I told him I did not want to do this. I told this is between me and Javen, and Javen didn't get it, so I didn't want to tell anyone else this joke. And I saw this online. I did not make this up. And you have to know who 50 Cent is. 50 Cent, the rapper. So, he's the rapper. What did 50 Cent do when he was hungry?
What?
58. I'm sorry. I didn't want to do it. He made me. 58. Get it?
Yeah.
50
yeah.
Cent, 58.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Well, that's about it for this week. So
Thank goodness.
join us next week. And that's a wrap.